Today we are back in my kitchen and I'm answering a question from a lovely viewer. But she asked me how I seal my dried goods in my Kilner jars. Hi everyone, welcome back to Wildwood Cottage and welcome back to Wales. It's lovely to have you here. I hope you're all well and I hope you're all enjoying the summer. Today we are back in my kitchen and I'm answering a question from a lovely viewer. I'll pop her name on the screen because I don't know it off the top of my head right now. But she asked me how I seal my dried goods in my Kilner jars. Now I have 3 different items that I can use for sealing my jars. And I find the best method is the little gadget that I'm going to show you now. It is a rechargeable gadget, it's much easier and it stores nice and tidy in the cupboard. So we're going to have a look at that one in a minute. But I'm going to start off with the manual method. But you get in this box, I think this was about, £8, something like that. And what you get in the box is you get some various attachments, these for the jars, and you get some pipe for attaching it to an electric one, which I'm going to show you in a second. And you get a few lids as well. I think I've got 1 lid left. You get 2 different sizes. The kit comes with a small size lid, which is for this size jar. And it also comes with the wide mouth Kilner jar attachment as well. So I'm going to open this jar and show you how they work. Now this is dried carrots that I did 2 years ago. I didn't do it last year. And what I'm thinking of doing is grinding them down into powders so I can use them into smoothies and then I can start again. Because as part of my carrot series in August, we're going to be doing dehydrated carrots. So that's going to be one of the things that we do with the carrots I get from my pony carrots. So this is my jar. I'm going to turn you down and I'm going to show you 3 different things. This is the first one I've got, which is the manual method. The second one I've got is a vacuum sealer. Now this vacuum sealer seals bags as well. You attach your bags on the top here. I have shown it on my channel before. If I can find the video, I'll pop it in a link in the description bar below and in the I button for you. But it also comes with a little handy dandy attachment inside here. Where are we? Just here, to attach the pipe to suck all the air out. So we're going to do that one as well. But this is the one that I like the most. It's a little portable one. You can fit it in your handbag, fit it in your suitcase, take it with you if you go on trips. If you're going away in a camper van and you want to take Kilner jars with you, you can take this with you. It's rechargeable, hooks up to a USB port, comes even with the USB cable. And this is all it is. Your jar lid fits in there. This comes out as well. This comes off. Your little rubber seal goes and sits inside the little rim there. So that sits in there. And then I'll show you how to use that in a minute. That's going to be the third one I'll show you. But first of all, I'm going to turn you down and I'm going to show you the manual one. Right, so this is my jar and this is the seal. Now what I like to do, just put a bit of wet on the top of the jar. You need to use a decent seal lid, preferably a new one. And then what you do is sit that over the top like that. Make sure it's on properly. And then this has a little rubber seal on it. You put that over the little hole that's in the top. And you suck the air out with the little pump. Now you're going to need to do the pump about 20 times. 20 times is a good gauge to say that it's going to seal. As you can see, it's sealed nicely. So you don't need to keep your rings on. These are literally just to get the seal to tighten this down on top when you're making jam and canning and things like that. But when you're doing dried goods, you can pretty much just store it as it is. It's sealed. Okay, so the next one that we're doing is the vacuum sealer, this one. So on my vacuum sealer has different buttons. You want to look for one, if you're going to buy one, with an outside vac. Now that means that when I press that button, when the pipe's connected up to the jar, it's going to suck the air out through that hole there and make it a vacuum seal. So if you're buying one of these, I'll try and find one and pop it in the links in the description bar below for you to get one on Amazon. I'll try and find the best price that I can for you. But you want the outside vac to make it work. This one I've got is at McJoy. Got it on eBay. I think I paid about £20 odd for it. They have come down in price. But you want to use this. You're going to need one of these attachments if you want to use the electric version. So helps if you put your lid on. Let's get the lid on. Make sure it's on in the right position, otherwise it won't seal. It's a bit fiddly when you're first getting used to it. Make sure it's all nice and tight. Now make sure you get the right one. I think that's the one. Is it that one or that one? That's the one. And then you want to hook your pipe onto the other end on the machine, like that. And then press the outside vac. That should be done now. There you go. All nice and sealed. Took no effort at all. Connecting your pipe up to your machine, putting your lid on there, and it's all done for you. Ideal. Perfect. Right, let's try the last one. So the last one, you don't need this. You heard the air in there. That was great, wasn't it? Right. The last one, we're going to use this one. So it fits on exactly the same way as the other two. And I got this one on Temu. I'll see if I can find them on Amazon for you. Okay, now this one is USB charged there. You press that button. Wait for it to stop. Now let's see if it's sealed. Yep. There we are. We've got a good seal on that one. Out of the three, I prefer this one because I can keep it in the cupboard. It doesn't take up any more space than a coffee mug. And it's rechargeable, so I'm not using the electric all the time, apart from putting the charge in it. It's really easy to use. And it saves on space of the big gadget like the vacuum sealer. So I hope that answers your question as to how I seal my dried goods in jars. You can't use it on liquids. You're going to have to do the canning method or the jam method for sealing liquids. You can't use it for liquids. Well, not that I know of anyway. I always think that the best way to do it is with heat if you're doing liquids. But for dried stuff, this is brilliant. Absolutely perfect. I'm holding it by the lid. Totally sealed. Not going to let any air in. And as I say, this stores away. I haven't charged this yet, and I've used it now. I've had a charge on this now probably for about 5 months. So it stays charged for ages. And in the event of a power cut as well, if you're not very mobile and maybe you're slightly struggling with your arm strength, This method won't suit you. This one will. And probably for the same price as this one, you may as well buy this one. So I would go for this method and use one of these. As I say, I'll find you one on Amazon if I can. They do sell them on Temu. The price fluctuates. I try to buy things as cheap as possible. So I keep an eye on things for a while, and as soon as something comes down into a clearance price, I'll buy it. That's how I do my shopping and how I buy all my things. I mean, these jars that I was using for my strawberry compost, the jars that I was using for the strawberry compost, you wouldn't be able to use this sealer for one of these. And looking at it, oh yeah, the jars are the same size. For one of these, you want it with the detachable ring to use it on. You couldn't use it with one of these with the ring attached to the lid as one solid piece. But yeah, these jars, I had a look. I got the jars the other day, this morning, and they were £4.89, I think, for 12 with labels and a pen off Temu. And then I thought, oh, I know, I'll get some more while they're the same price. Went on this morning, they've gone up to £12.99. Even still, that's a good price. It's £1 a jar. But I wanted them for the £4.89. So I bought 4 boxes. So I got 48 jars for £20, just under 48, yeah, just under 28, under 20 quid. But I wanted some more. So I'm going to keep an eye out. If I find them, I'll let you know. And then you can buy them on Temu as well. So I hope that answered your question. It's just a quick video. I thought I'd just pop on. And I'm going to do a few more of these quick videos. And I might do it as a Friday special. Just a quick video, pop in, do a quick thing, either off an old video, something that maybe you missed or something that's been up there for a while. I'll take a segment out of it, pop it up on YouTube on a Friday, and we'll have a Friday special. So I'm going to go. Hope you enjoyed my video, and I will see you very soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, have a look at the join button, and hit that bell, and that'll tell you when I upload new videos. So I'll see you again in the next video on Sunday. Take care. Bye for now. Bye bye.